Hi, it's Mari Rain. I'm live here in Berkeley, California. Today's focus, giving from the heart. Our homeless community has grown to exponential number within the last year. I've started a GoFundMe for the very first time because I feel called from my heart to do something about this pandemic that's happening here in California. We have the largest numbers in the nation, and today I'm going to go out and speak with some of our homeless brothers and sisters and find out what we can do to create a better tomorrow. What can we do to shift the consciousness or get people out to help?
Honestly, get them out to help. Honestly, probably pay them a little cash to get them out to help the homeless people. To help the homeless people, I think you could probably set them up with a little more housing, you know what I mean, a little more public area where they can roam and feel more free instead of being judged and, you know what I mean, shot out onto the streets where the cops can mess with them and harass them. It's plenty of things. You can provide them water and, you know what I mean, just shelter. Honestly, that's what people really need that's on the streets is just shelter.
You know what? I've actually thought about this plenty of times. Even just as simple as one human sponsoring another human with $1. Simple. Start evenly distributing the wealth like we've had to have been doing this whole fucking time. Pardon my French.
You're good.
Again, Berkeley knows better. The Bay Area knows better. California for surely knows better. We got way too much.
Well, I think there's this kind of stereotype of kind of what kind of people homeless people are.
Yeah.
That I think some people think that they all have mental issues or they all kind of have had issues with drugs, and I think there's kind of a stereotype. So I think it would definitely help to break that stereotype because there's a lot of irrational fear of that. So I think it would help with that.
First step would be to have all people realize that just because somebody is homeless doesn't mean that they don't have an income. They're not working to get a home. Like Ita said, not all of them have mental illnesses.
Yeah, going on that, I think there's definitely a stigma against them in the widespread community. So even here in Berkeley, there's a large homeless population, but it's normal to just ignore people on the street. And so I think it'd be good if we set a precedent for reaching out to these people and sharing their stories and such, so then people can start empathizing with them. So I think that would be good.
What can I do as just an everyday person to help you out in your situation? Because we're doing a fundraiser to raise money. Can you think of something that I could even purchase or what we could do? Is there anything?
Yeah, during the wintertime, maybe purchase some sleeping bags for people. It's very cold. Water. Hydration is key for a lot of these people. A lot of people are dehydrated. Mainly sleeping bags.
Okay.
Gloves. A lot of people ask about gloves all the time when people bring things over here. Socks is always essential.
Are there people coming in to kind of help with the mental aspect of just...
I don't see anyone. And then, it's the craziest thing? That building over there is UC Berkeley Department of Social Issues. And it's weird, man. And no one comes over here. On a daily basis, when I walk from here down to downtown, I see so many people talking to themselves.
Right.
And just lost. And I'm like, what is that? There's really no help at all. There's obviously food not bombs and people who are just really nice, gracious, generous people who come and give food, but there's no help. I think as an American, this country, this great country, they should have way more opportunities for mental health. And it's getting
Individual ownership of wealth is a capitalistic brutality. Change the way you think about the world and you will help everyone. Don't look at everyone as a charity. Look at what you need and then make sure everyone gets it. If you feel called to, please donate to Heaven on Earth. We're changing the world one step at a time.